jump to your question. So what's the purpose of a loyalty program, right? Like, why should a property care about joining a loyalty program? For me, it all comes down to sort of two main things, and that's, demand generation and then trying to lower the cost of acquisition for a property. And so, that core focus for the loyalty program, comes from trying to drive incremental paid direct bookings, specifically for a property. And usually loyalty programs can do this in a few different ways. The first way is you can offer a differentiated value prop that is exclusive to your direct channels using your loyalty program. And so, you'll end up trying to drive business for people who are going to book your property, but don't know where they are going to book it, to your direct channels where your cost of acquisition is going to be the lowest. A loyalty program will also, they automatically increase the consideration for all properties that are affiliated with the loyalty program. Because basically loyalty programs are designed to try and attract those high value guests. And so high value guests being, people who are staying more often, and when they stay for longer. And so when you get those members ingrained in the loyalty program, they're going to be searching out other properties that are tied to the loyalty program so they continue to get those perks. And so just being a part of the loyalty program automatically increases your chances that you're going to get those high value guests to stay at your properties. And then when they come, they're going to book through your direct channels. And then the third way, it comes back to, how you are trying to capture those guests. And that is by, building a database of the actual target market guests that opt into using their guest data to, turn around and offer them relevant offers to try and stay at any of the properties. It sort of ties in really nicely. It really drives the marketing to those members to when they are going to stay, they're going to choose you and they're going to book through your direct channels. And so when I look at, loyalty programs, and especially from why should properties care, it's really those three things that are helping to, drive demand for the property and increase the margins.
Yeah, I think those are excellent points, Tim. One thing I'd add is, depending on the type of property and type of loyalty program, if the property uses the data correctly, and this is a big if, it can also serve for a better guest experience, right? If they look at, for instance, preferences and recognize those preferences on check-in. It's a very tall task, but if done effectively, it's very powerful. And I don't know if you've seen any good examples of that with your past experience with properties doing recognition.
Yeah, I think that is like a huge piece of how properties can deepen the engagement in the loyalty program. Like, in order for the program to deepen the engagement with the members, they need to deliver a consistent experience. And so making sure that the properties are delivering that, whether it's, just recognizing the person to check in, or if they have different member status levels, making sure that you're always giving the benefits, it just reinforces to the guest that, hey, these are the properties that I want to stay at, and these are the ones that I'm going to choose the next time I travel.